it's Dr. Collado. Today I want to talk about routine as a steering wheel. Um, Often I think of routine of a set, something that is set, something that I decide to do, and I just keep on doing it, and then at some point I just change it around. Maybe very often because I get bored pretty easily. But a couple of things happened this week that made me look at routine differently. For example, I'm back to work, and I had to go to the library before going into my building. And because there's construction, one of the custodians showed me a different way to get from the parking lot to the library. And to my surprise, I learned a new way to get to the library or to get to different classrooms in the middle school. And also, I bump into 3 to 4 people, and I spend a minute or so having a conversation with them. These are people that otherwise I would not see. And I was able to greet them and say hi after the summer. And it was a really positive thing to do early in the morning before going to my classroom. Another thing that I makes me start my day differently is instead of going straight to my classroom, I go to the building where there is coffee already made, and you just bring your own cup. So I may walk a little further, or maybe get in more steps, which is not a bad thing. And same thing. I always it's just a simple thing that I'm gonna do anyway, is just to get my cup of coffee in the morning. But I bump into people, I see people that I wouldn't see, and otherwise, because we work in different buildings, and have a nice conversation with them. Um, Something that I deliberately did was to change my route in the afternoon, going back home. Usually the route that I take, it's pretty straightforward. But then I decided, like, you know what, let me switch things around, let me take a different route. And to my surprise, not only I get home faster, but there's less traffic lights. There's much more trees, it's greener, and I feel like by the time I get home, I I've relaxed. I've sort of like let go of my day, and I'm ready to be home. Whereas the other route that I took, because it was just straightforward, it's what I was doing for a long time, sometimes became hectic or stressful. It was not relaxing. So, in 3 ways, last week, I was able to see how routine, more than a set of activities that you put together, is a steering wheel. So if you turn it to one side a little bit, um, it may change your perspective. It may put you in a different path and have brand new experiences. So today is an invitation for you to steer your routine in a different way. It could be something as simple as maybe going to a different coffee shop in the morning if you do pick up coffee before going to work, or just walk in the opposite sidewalk, right? Like stop avoiding the sun, right? I know that you probably go on the one that where there's more of a shadow. Um, how about then you go into the sunny or side of the sidewalk and give it a try and see what happens. So have a great week. Adios.